Hi everyone, hope you all are doing really well. And now this is the year end, and I think probably next quarter and new year, there are a lot of opportunities will open for you guys. So better to prepare on this. And many of you has voted for the manual testing interview question part 3. There are a lot of questions I've already covered, which is very important, and I think these are the super more important questions which I think sometimes randomly asked, and those are the terminologies are also used in while doing work. So these are some more questions, and now we're gonna end up doing manual testing thing. I think those are very sufficient questions which I've told you, and this is the last part, guys. So yeah, we'll move into the first slide. So what is showstopper and how should we handle it? So sometimes we heard this terminology is called showstopper bug. So a critical bug is showstopper. So if you work with US clients or on onshore teams, so those there are critical bugs they termed as a showstopper. So sometimes what happens is when your client is taking interviews, right? So these are the questions they definitely ask you because those are the terminologies used by them. Okay. So what is showstoppers and how should we handle them? So showstopper, you should be knowing, right, what they are asking it. So some people, why this video is all about, because some people are not from this background and they are preparing for the interviews, and these are the things which is very needed. And if you see in the banking domain, in the finance domains, those are the very you will be having the people who is from onshores, and they are taking this, those are your clients, they are taking your interviews, and they definitely ask these kind of questions to you. So a critical bug is a showstoppers, which means a large piece of functionality or major system component is completely broken, that is no workaround to move further. For example, due to a bug in one module, we cannot test the other modules because that blocker bug has blocked the other modules as well. So bugs which affects the customer business are considered as critical. Okay. Example, sign in button is not working on Gmail app. Gmail users are blocked to log in their accounts. Okay. An error message pop-ups when customer clicks on transfer money button in a banking website. As I've told you, in banking, there are of critical functionalities are there. If that breaks, so that's called a showstopper work. So if you're preparing, I have a lot of people who is from banking domain, they are preparing for banking insurance. So these are the terminologies is being used it, and this is one of the main thing. Now moving to the next, what are integration approaches? What is the difference between big bang integration, top down integration, and bottom up integration? So this is also the important questions, or integration system integrations and all, right? So big bang approach, combining all the modules once and verifying the functionality after the completion of individual module testing. Okay, that is called big bang approach. Top down and bottom up are carried out by using dummy modules known as stubs and drivers. These stubs and driver are used to stand in for missing components to simulate data communications between the modules. Okay, so when you have to do by using them, what happens is you test the APIs, right, by using the mock data, right? So you might have heard those things. You will be using some mock data. So if you're sending some mock data, not a real data, but sometimes we will be testing, right? In banking also you will be testing with some dummy data, right? Like your transactions and all. So this approach has been followed in banking domains. So top-down approach taking place from top to bottom. High-level modules are tested first, and then low-level modules. Finally, the integrations of low-level modules to a high level to ensure the system is working as intended. Stubbed are used as temporary modules if a module is not ready for integration. Okay. Bottom-up approach. It's a reciprocate of top-down approach. Testing takes place from bottom to up. Lowest level modules are tested first, then high-level modules. Finally, they integrating the higher modules to a low level to ensure the system is working as intended. And drivers are used as a temporary module for integration testing. So you understand, right? So this is also a great topic to understand, to learn in terms of testing. What is the difference between quality control and the quality assurance? So this is the basic things which we really need to know. Okay, so the quality assurance, this is a managerial round questions. So sometimes when your manager is taking interview, so he will be asking those kind of questions to you. So quality assurance is typically focused on adherence to the process in order to provide the confidence that the appropriate level of quality will be achieved. So when the processes are carried out properly, the work product created by those processes are generally of higher quality. which contributes to defect preventions. So in addition, the use of root cause analysis to detect and remove the cause of defects, along with the proper applications of findings of retrospective meetings to improve process, are important for effective quality assurance. Quality control involves various activities, including test activities that support the achievement of appropriate level of quality. What is the difference between build and release? So build is an executive file provided by the developers to the testing team for the testing applications. So it undergoes various iterations of fixing and testing until the application works as expected. So once the application becomes stable and ready for end user, it releases in the market. Now, whereas the release is installable software provided to the end user after it gets certified by the testing team. So during the release of any software to the client, release notes are attached to it. That includes a number of defects which is still open, covered user story, and change requirements and version of their releases. Okay, this is a thing. Okay, so what is the difference between negative and the positive testing? So a negative test is when you put in a valid input and receive errors, while positive testing is when you put the valid input and expect some action to be completed in accordance with the specification. So negative and the positive testing, you might have heard it. So this is also a negative test. What is negative test cases? What is negative scenarios? What is positive scenarios? So this is called negative and the positive scenarios. So what are the best practices for writing test cases? So many people does not know how to write the test cases, and I have seen a lot of people who, and you have to write the test cases. You come from whatever background, you really need to write the test cases. So write test cases with end user perspective. Write test steps in a simple way that anyone can follow them easily. Make test cases reusable. Set the priority. Provide a test case descriptions, test data, expected result, pre-condition, post-conditions. Write invalid test cases along with the valid test cases. Follow proper naming conventions. Review the test cases regularly and update them if necessary. What is test suite? So test suite is a container that is a suite, whatever you say. So is a container that is a set of tests which help tester in executing and reporting the test execution status. Okay, a test case can be added to multiple test suite. In some tools like test links, test suites are created before creating a test, like test plan. So in the test plan, most people say test plan, test suite. So in that you'll be having a different kind of test cases wherein you will be having the reports. So in ADO you will be creating, ADO is about Azure DevOps. So you will be creating a test plan. Under test plan you will be having a different kind of test cases, and once you execute them and put the status, you can have the report. So I don't have ADO here, but in most of the organization you does it. So you will be having a perfect graph. So you will be showing like how much of test cases is passed. Like for the functionality, it has like in one, like you have created some one folder of one functionality. It's the home page of any of the application. You have 10 test cases. So under 10 test cases, you have 5 passed or 4 passed or 6 failed. So you will be having a pie chart kind of diagram, and you will be putting status on that, like this is passed, and that can be used as a report as well. So don't have to have the manual report like the Excel report. You can have it into ADOs. So wherein you create a test suite, we generally say as test suites because that is the you will be creating a frame of it, and you under that frame you will be writing the test cases. So whatever way you wanted to write, you can have it into different folder wise, and that is a completely a different topic. If you want me to show it to you how it happens in ADO, put in the comment section below. I will do it. And if you want this slide, kindly tell me or message or put in the comment section right now, so that I can share it with you. After some months or years, if people ask me, it's very difficult for me to share and retrieve the data, because there are a lot of data I have it, right? So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. We are now 5,000k plus family finally, and I am so much excited to share with you a lot of things which I have it in my plate. And stay tuned for my videos, and all the very, very best for the upcoming year. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.